Did you know that the average person spends about 2 weeks of their life kissing? That's right, 2 whole weeks. A fascinating fact, isn't it? Now let's ponder over something even more intriguing. Have you ever wondered about the vast and startling world of sex and intimacy? Well, if you have, you're not alone. It's a world filled with curiosity, excitement, and yes, a little bit of mystery. It's a world that's often hushed, but one that plays a significant role in our lives, shaping our relationships, our health, and even our happiness. But what makes this world so fascinating? Is it the thrill of the unknown, the allure of the forbidden? Or is it simply the natural human desire to connect, to feel, and to express love? Perhaps it's all of these and more. In this world, there are facts that will make your jaw drop and some that may even make you blush. Did you know, for instance, that the brain is our most vital sexual organ? Or that dolphins and bonobos are among the few other species that have sex for pleasure, just like us humans? And it's not just about the physical act of sex. It's about the emotions, the chemistry, the connection. It's about understanding what women want, exploring different positions, and the art of seduction. It's about the science of sex, the dichotomy of sexual desires, and the importance of safe sex. Over the next few scenes, we'll be uncovering these fascinating aspects and more. We'll delve into the mysteries of orgasms, explore the joys of sex in the golden years, and even take a peek into the future of sex. So buckle up, because we are about to dive deep into the fascinating world of sex and intimacy. Sex isn't just about pleasure, it's a complex biological process with numerous health benefits. You might be surprised to hear this, but when we delve into the science of sex, it becomes clear that this intimate act is much more than just a delightful pastime. Let's start with the hormones. Sex triggers a cascade of hormones that have wide-ranging effects on our bodies. The primary hormone is oxytocin, often called the love hormone. It promotes bonding, reduces stress, and even helps with pain relief. Then there's dopamine, the feel-good hormone. It's released during pleasurable activities, including sex, making us feel happier and more satisfied. But that's not all. Having sex can also boost your immune system thanks to an antibody called immunoglobulin A, which gets a significant boost. And regular sex can improve heart health too, as it's a form of exercise that gets the heart pumping and blood flowing. Now, what about the biological reasons behind sexual attraction? Well, it's a fascinating mix of physical, psychological, and social factors. Physically, certain traits are considered attractive because they signal health and fertility. Psychologically, we're often attracted to people who are different from us, as this increases genetic diversity. Socially, cultural norms and personal experiences also play a role in who we find attractive. Mental health benefits? You bet. Sex can reduce anxiety, improve mood, and enhance overall mental well-being. It's a natural antidepressant thanks to the endorphins released during the act. And let's not forget the evolutionary perspective. From an evolutionary standpoint, the primary purpose of sex is reproduction. But the pleasure associated with it ensures that we're motivated to engage in this act, thus continuing the human race. So, as you can see, sex is a fascinating blend of biology, psychology, and sociology. It's an integral part of our lives, impacting our physical and mental health, our relationships, and even our society. So next time you're getting it on, remember, it's all for the sake of science. Ever wondered why men and women seem to want different things in the bedroom? The answer to this question is as complex as the human sexual experience itself. When it comes to sexual preferences, men and women can sometimes seem like they're from different planets. Men, often driven by visual stimuli, tend to focus on physical pleasure. They are generally more likely to seek variety and novelty in their sexual experiences. Women, on the other hand, are typically more emotionally driven. They often seek a deeper emotional connection during intimacy, cherishing the feeling of being desired and loved. The journey rather than the destination is often more important for women in the bedroom. These differences, however, are not set in stone. They are generalizations and do not apply to everyone. Individuals are unique, and their sexual preferences can be influenced by a myriad of factors. Let's turn our attention to science. According to numerous studies, our brains play a significant role in shaping our sexual desires. The amygdala, a part of the brain associated with emotions, tends to be more active in men during sexual arousal. Women, on the other hand, have more activity in the anterior cingulate cortex and insula. areas associated with attention and focus. This implies that men and women process sexual experiences differently at a neurological level. But it's not just biology that shapes our sexual preferences. Cultural norms and societal expectations also play a significant role. For instance, men are often encouraged to be sexually assertive, while women are typically taught to be more passive. These societal influences can greatly impact our sexual behaviors and desires. The key takeaway here is that understanding these differences can lead to better sexual relationships. It's essential to communicate openly with your partner about your desires and expectations. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to satisfying sex. It's about understanding and respecting each other's preferences and finding a common ground. So, let's celebrate the diversity of human sexuality. Let's appreciate the differences between men and women while also acknowledging the similarities. Remember, understanding is the key to a satisfying sexual relationship. Women's sexual pleasure has been a topic of mystery and intrigue for centuries. But today, we're going to cut through the fog of misunderstanding and shine a light on the truth. Let's start by stating the obvious. Every woman is different. What one woman may find pleasurable, another may not. So the first step towards understanding female pleasure is communication. It's not just about asking what she likes, but also listening to her responses, both verbal and nonverbal. Next, we come to the importance of foreplay. It's often said that the brain is the most powerful sex organ, and this is particularly true for women. Foreplay, which involves not just physical but also emotional connection, can significantly enhance a woman's sexual experience. It's not just about the destination, but also the journey. Now let's debunk some common myths about female sexuality. First, the idea that women are less interested in sex than men is a fallacy. Women, just like men, have a wide range of sexual appetites. Second, the belief that women can't achieve orgasm is another myth. With the right stimulation and emotional connection, most women are perfectly capable of reaching the peak of pleasure. Another common misconception is that intercourse alone can lead to orgasm for women. While this is true for some, many women require additional stimulation, so don't shy away from exploring and experimenting. Finally, remember that emotional connection plays a key role in female pleasure. For many women, feeling loved, respected, and comfortable can greatly enhance their sexual experience. Emotional intimacy can often lead to physical intimacy and vice versa. To sum it up, understanding female pleasure is not rocket science. It's about communication, patience, and mutual respect. It's about understanding that pleasure is not a one-size-fits-all concept, but a unique journey that two people embark on together. So fellas, take notes. Your lady will thank you. Seduction goes beyond just physical attraction. It's an art form, a tantalizing dance of the senses where the mind plays just as vital a role as the body. It's about creating a captivating atmosphere, a magnetic pull that's impossible to resist. At its core, seduction is about creating sexual tension. It's about building anticipation, making your partner yearn for more. It's the lingering touch, the knowing glance, the playful tease. It's about mastering the art of subtlety, of saying without really saying, of hinting without revealing. It's about making your partner feel desired, making them feel like they are the center of your universe. Setting the mood is another crucial aspect of seduction. It's about creating an environment that's both comfortable and exciting. This could be as simple as choosing the right music, dimming the lights, or even just taking the time to make sure you both feel relaxed and at ease. It's about being present, being in the moment, and creating a space where you both feel free to express yourselves and explore your desires. Body language is a powerful tool in the art of seduction. A simple touch can speak volumes. A lingering gaze can set hearts racing. It's about being in tune with your partner's body, understanding their reactions, their likes and dislikes. It's about using your body to communicate your desire, your passion, your affection. And remember, seduction is not just about the chase, it's about the connection. It's about understanding your partner, their needs, their desires. It's about creating a bond, a deep emotional connection that goes beyond the physical. It's about making your partner feel special, making them feel desired, making them feel loved. So the next time you find yourself in the throes of passion, remember these tips. Master the art of seduction, create that sexual tension, set the perfect mood, use your body language to your advantage. Make your partner feel desired, make them feel special. Because at the end of the day, remember, seduction is all about making your partner feel desired and special. Variety is the spice of life, and the same applies to your sex life. Welcome to the world of sexual positions, a realm teeming with endless possibilities and opportunities to enhance your intimate experiences. Let's start with the basics. The missionary position, a classic but by no means mundane. The benefits of this position are manifold. It enables deep penetration, eye contact, and the opportunity for a slow, passionate rhythm. It's the perfect position to express love and connection. Next, let's venture into the world of a woman on top or cowgirl position. This position allows the woman to take control, setting the pace and depth of penetration. It's a wonderful way to boost confidence and communication in the bedroom. Now, let's get a bit more adventurous with the doggy-style position. This position allows for deeper penetration and opens up a whole new dimension of pleasure. It's a position that can be playful, passionate, or both. Let's not forget about spooning, a position that is just as comforting as it sounds. This position is perfect for those lazy Sunday mornings, allowing for slow, intimate lovemaking. It's also great for pregnant women or those with back issues. Then there's the standing position, a challenging yet rewarding option. This position requires strength and balance, but the effort is well worth it. It allows for a sense of spontaneity and can be a thrilling change of pace. Finally, let's touch on the reverse cowgirl position. This position offers a unique viewpoint for both partners and can lead to intense pleasure. It's a position that encourages exploration and adventure. Remember, these are just a few examples. The beauty of sexual positions is that they are as diverse as our desires. They can be modified, combined, and reinvented to suit individual preferences and needs. It's all about finding what works for you and your partner, ensuring mutual pleasure and satisfaction. So don't be afraid to mix things up in the bedroom. Exploration can lead to extraordinary pleasure. Safe sex isn't just about preventing unwanted pregnancies. It's about protecting your health. In the grand and mysterious world of human sexuality, there's a component that's as essential as understanding your desires and knowing what pleases you. It's the aspect of safety and health. It's not the most glamorous part of the conversation, but undoubtedly it's one of the most important. When we talk about safe sex, it's not just about using contraceptives, although that's a significant part. Contraceptives like condoms, birth control pills, intrauterine devices, and others play a critical role in preventing unwanted pregnancies. They also protect against sexually transmitted infections, or STIs, that can have severe health consequences. But safe sex goes beyond just the physical. It's about regular health checks. It's about being proactive, getting tested for STIs, and having regular gynecological or urological exams. These checks can help detect any issues early on, making treatment much more effective. Safe sex is also about open and honest communication. It's about discussing your sexual history with your partner, about knowing theirs. It's about having the courage to say no when something doesn't feel right, and the respect to listen when your partner says the same. It's about understanding that consent is not just a one-time thing, but something that needs to be ongoing and enthusiastic. And while we're on the subject, let's not forget the importance of mental health in the context of sex. Unwanted stress or pressure related to sex can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. So it's crucial to ensure that your sexual experiences are positive and respectful, contributing to your mental and emotional health. In the end, safe sex is about respect. Respect for yourself and respect for your partner. It's about understanding that your health, both physical and mental, is precious and should be protected. So remember, being responsible about your sexual health is the sexiest thing you can do. The orgasm, the pinnacle of sexual pleasure. But what really happens when you climax? An orgasm is a complex physiological response that involves both the body and mind. When you reach this peak, the brain floods your system with endorphins, neurotransmitters that produce feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. Accompanying this is a series of rapid, rhythmic contractions of your pelvic muscles, creating a wave of intense and gratifying sensations. But orgasms aren't just about pleasure. They also come with a host of health benefits. Regular orgasms can reduce stress, improve sleep, boost immunity, and even relieve pain. For women, orgasms can also help regulate menstrual cycles. And let's not forget, they're a fantastic way to strengthen the bond between you and your partner. Now, you may be wondering, how can I experience this incredible phenomenon? Achieving an orgasm requires a good understanding of your body and what brings you sexual pleasure. It can be different for everyone, from gentle touches to more intense stimulation. It's all about exploring and finding what works best for you. For women, the clitoris is often the key to achieving orgasm. This tiny powerhouse is packed with nerve endings, making it highly sensitive to stimulation. For men, the penis serves a similar function. But remember, orgasms aren't just about physical sensations. The brain plays a crucial role too. It's important to be fully relaxed and mentally stimulated. Communication is another essential element. Don't be shy to guide your partner and express your desires. It can significantly enhance your sexual experience and increase your chances of reaching an orgasm. And above all, remember that sex isn't a race to the finish line. It's about enjoying the journey. Orgasms are fantastic, but they aren't the only source of sexual pleasure. Foreplay, intimacy, and the simple act of being close to your partner can be just as fulfilling. So, whether you're chasing the big O or helping your partner reach it, remember it's all about communication and enjoyment. Think your sex life has to dwindle as you age? Think again. There's a common myth that as we get older, our sexual desire, capacity, and enjoyment inevitably decrease. But let's put that notion to rest. The truth is, sex in your golden years can be just as fulfilling, if not more so, than in your younger days. Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room: libido. Yes, hormonal changes can affect your sex drive, but it's important to remember that libido isn't just about hormones. It's also about your mental and emotional state, your relationship, and even your self-confidence. So while you may experience some changes, it doesn't mean your sex drive is doomed to disappear. Secondly, let's talk about satisfaction. Many people find that as they age, they actually get more satisfaction from sex. Why? Well, with age comes experience, and with experience comes knowledge. Knowledge about your own body, your partner's body, and what works for both of you. This can lead to a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other, which can enhance sexual satisfaction. Moreover, remember that sex isn't just about the physical act. Intimacy, connection, and communication are all integral parts of a healthy and fulfilling sexual relationship. These aspects often improve with age as you grow more comfortable with yourself and your partner. Of course, maintaining a healthy sex life as you age does require some effort. It's important to stay physically active, maintain a balanced diet, and get regular checkups. And remember, it's never too late to explore, experiment, and learn new things about your sexuality. In conclusion, while aging does bring changes, it doesn't mean the end of your sex life. In fact, your golden years could be the time when you have the most satisfying and fulfilling sex of your life. So don't buy into the myths. Embrace the changes, keep an open mind, and enjoy the journey. Remember, age is just a number. Your sex life can be as vibrant and fulfilling as ever. We've journeyed through the world of sex, from science to seduction, positions to orgasms. We've traversed a landscape that is as diverse as it is intriguing, a world that is as complex as the human beings who inhabit it. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered. We started our journey in the startling world of sex, a realm filled with fascinating facts and figures. We learned that sex is not just about physical pleasure, but also about emotional connection, intimacy, and communication. We then delved into the science of sex, exploring how our bodies respond to sexual stimuli and the role hormones play in our sexual desires and behaviors. We navigated the sexual dichotomy, examining the differences and similarities between male and female sexual experiences. We decoded the enigma that is female pleasure, understanding that every woman is unique and what works for one might not work for another. We also learned that open communication is key to achieving mutual satisfaction. Our journey took us through the art of seduction, where we learned that seduction is not just about physical attraction, but also about mental stimulation. We explored various sexual positions, discovering that variety can spice up our sexual experiences, and that comfort and pleasure should always take precedence. We underscored the importance of safe sex, reminding ourselves that prevention is always better than cure. We unraveled the mystery of orgasms, learning that they are not just a peak of pleasure, but also an essential part of our overall sexual health and well-being. Finally, we arrived at the golden years, understanding that sex can continue to be an important part of our lives as we age, and that it can contribute to our physical, emotional, and mental health. So there you have it, a glimpse into the fascinating world of sex. We've only scratched the surface of this vast and intriguing realm. There is so much more to learn, so much more to explore. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.